One of the things that we really love about EstateAssist is that it works on so many different kinds of devices. You're not limited to one platform, whether you like to use Windows or Apple, um, laptop, desktop, or even smaller devices like tablets and cell phones. All those things, if they are web enabled with a browser, they're going to work with EstateAssist. And we've tested it on all sorts of different platforms. And by the way, on a side note, I would tell you I really like using EstateAssist on my iPad, not necessarily for major data entry, but it's really handy for client meetings to have information right there at my fingertips related to an estate. Now, with that great benefit of having all those different platforms available to us, we do have some potential drawback. And one of the things that we find is we're using a lot of different browsers, and we need the software to work well with all those browsers. And by and large, it does. We've tested it a lot on Microsoft Edge, Google Chrome, iOS, Safari, and it does very well both in appearance and functionality on all those. But one thing we have come across, and this is specifically related to Google Chrome, relates to Google Chrome's ability to add other software to Chrome. And so if you're familiar with it, we have what are called extensions in Chrome, where you can connect some other piece of software to add additional functionality or automation to Chrome. And so here we have our extension icon in Chrome. If we click that, it drops down a list of some extensions that are installed in this Chrome application. We're going to go to manage those extensions, and we just see some that are on this machine. Here's the one that we have potential issue with. It's Adobe Acrobat or Adobe Professional, the full Acrobat version. And it's turned on here. And we're going to go to the details. And in details, we're going to go down to extension options. And so in our options, this second one is the one that we're going to be focused on, Open PDFs in Acrobat. And you see that that's currently on. And so if we go back to EstateAssist and we go to open one of our pleadings, which are populated with data that we've been entering in the case, you see what happens is Chrome sort of changes, and suddenly it's connected to Adobe online. And as it does that, it's pulling the information, but we get the document and not the data. We don't have anything filled in from our case. And as we understand that, it's because our information is going from EstateAssist to Chrome, and then Chrome is passing it along to this online platform for Acrobat. And somewhere in that handoff between Chrome and Acrobat, the personalized data is not being transferred. But it's okay. We have a very simple workaround solution for that. Let's go back to our extension preferences. And we're just going to, again, go to that second one, Open PDFs in Acrobat. And we're going to turn that off and save our preferences. Now we'll go back to EstateAssist and open the same pleading. And we see what happens is we don't get taken away to the Adobe online platform. We stay within Chrome, and everything populates just fine. Everything's pulled and automated and put in just as it should be. Now, you might be saying, but I want to be able to be in Adobe. I might want to edit this document somehow. Of course, if you have the full Adobe version, you can edit text or add text within a PDF or any number of things. And of course, you can still do that here with the fields. Remember that EstateAssist allows you to change fields. But you might want to use Adobe Acrobat for some other reason. And so we're okay because even though we turned off that switch, we still have this icon, this open in Acrobat icon that's floating. And so if we click that, then our PDF that we have created here, and I'm sorry, my connection is really slow this morning, our document is automatically taken away to our computer's Adobe application. So it doesn't get pulled into that online platform. Instead, it comes right here in our computer, and that does pass the data just fine. So by just making that change of that one preference, we now just push our data into our local computer program, and it works just fine and takes everything we need. Of course, I'll also remind you that wherever you are, when you're using EstateAssist, you can always save these documents to your computer to access them through whatever software you might want. You can also, of course, print them or print to a flattened PDF. We've got another video on that. But that's the workaround for this issue. If you've been using Chrome with the Adobe extension and you're not seeing your data populate, just go into the preferences, change that one, and you should be good to go. Let us know if you have any questions or if you find anything else like that where something's not playing well with EstateAssist. We'll make sure to take a look at it and try to get you an answer. Thank you.